All right, friends, here we go. Hi, my name is Rachel. Welcome to my new Booktube channel. I thought to introduce myself, we would kind of just show who I am as a person, and that is a person who talks a lot. I'm not great at the pictures and the reels and the TikToks. I am just a talker. We're just gonna have a fun time. We're gonna talk about books. We're gonna talk about my business. We're gonna talk about my life. I am 35 years old. I'm a mom of 3 kids. I have 3 daughters, 1 in high school and 1 in middle school and 1 in 5th grade. I'm married to my husband, Adrian. We've been married for 16 years, coming up in September. I have a great life. I struggle with chronic illness. I have fibromyalgia, and it's something that I've had my whole life. It's hereditary in my family. I also have anxiety and depression. So those are some things that I struggle with and I live with and I work on every day. Books bring me so much peace. It's a way for me to completely relax. And I find so much solace in stories. I love stories. I love fantasy. I love thrillers. I love romance. I'm a huge romantic at heart. I love all types of genres of books. I don't think there's one that I won't read, but I do gravitate towards thrillers, cozy mysteries, romance, and fantasy. So behind me, you can see, is my TBR shelf, and I just recently moved it over here, and that's all the books I haven't read so far. I have 3 shelves out in my living room that are all of my favorite books. I only keep my favorite books, so eventually I'd love to have just my collection be books that I love. So anything that I keep is 4 or 5 stars. Those eventually I will talk about my favorite books, recommendations to give to you. I wanted to make this more of a vlog style thing to show you my life to get started. So I think the first thing I should talk about is my business. You might have come from my Instagram. I have an Etsy shop and now I have a Shopify shop. I've been creating book sleeves for 4 years now. This is my current collection. So you might have found me through my book sleeves. It's Happy Go Lovely sleeves. And you just stick your book in there. Everybody knows what a book sleeve is. I have the front pocket, a little pin pocket. And I'm gonna be talking about my business and when I have releases, especially I feel like I'm gonna be doing these more vlog style. I like lists. I like those top 10 books, all these different recommendation videos. I like list videos, but for someone who talks a lot, I feel like vlog style videos are gonna be more my aesthetic. We'll see. But anyways, I will be showing you when I release new prints. I'm working on a Halloween collection right now. I do cozies to put your iced coffee in, and I freaking love cozies. And then I also do happy corners. This is a bookmark for your books. So we will talk more about my business later, but I just wanted to mention that I do have a business, and you might have followed me from my Instagram or seen my Etsy shop or something and bought from me in the past. People know me as Rachel who sells book sleeves, but that's not all I am. I read a ton of books, and I have a full life outside of my business. My business does consume a lot of my life because it's just me and my husband sewing. Right now, my husband is working on some book sleeves for orders. We do about 20 orders a day, and we spend all our day sewing and packaging orders and creating new collections. We are the 2-person team behind the scenes, and it's a fun job we have, but it's not my whole life. I do also have children, and I used to be a hairdresser, so the beauty industry is a big part of my life as well. And obviously reading is a huge part of my life. It's the biggest reason I started making my book sleeves. This is a long introduction. I wanted to show you the books that I'm reading right now, and they actually, ironically, match each other very well. So this is Abby Jimenez's Part of Your World. This is a Book of the Month copy. I haven't read any of her other books, but this one is great so far. I've already tabbed a few spots in it. I think I'm on page 115, and I'm just loving the audiobook of this. Julia Whelan is the female narrator of this, and it's dual perspective. So there's a man narrator, but it's really, really, really good. So I'm gonna finish reading this probably tonight, and this actually comes out tomorrow. I don't know when you're seeing this video, but tomorrow is the release for this. It's The Very Secret Society of Irregular Witches. I got this because someone said that it reminded them of House in the Cerulean Sea, the cozy fantasy vibes. It says, a warm and uplifting novel about an isolated witch whose opportunity to embrace a quirky new family and a new love changes the course of her life. So it says, down here it says, a warm and witchy hug of a book. And if you read Cerulean Sea, people always said it was a hug in a book. So I am really excited about this. I have recently gotten a bunch of witchy books, and I'm, you know, in anticipation for Halloween in the fall season. I'm going to be reading a lot of witchy books. So ironically, these both match each other, and I'm going to be reading these two this week, and in my next video I will let you know how I feel about them and if I've liked them. I won't be moving around a lot in my house right now. I'm still getting used to where I can film, where my kids aren't and my husband isn't, because they prefer not to be on camera, so that's totally fine. And I'm trying to figure out where I can film. Maybe when they're not home or whatever, I will try to do some vlog, maybe some B-roll without them in it. So we'll see. I don't know really how to vlog, but I'm gonna try. I'm just so grateful because I know the bookish community has been part of my life for a decade. I am a little bit older. I'm 35, and I've been watching Booktube probably since I was 21, since I had my daughter and I needed an outlet and I was staying home. So I'm just so happy because I've made so many great friends through my business and through watching Booktube and being on Instagram. And I've had so many friends encourage me to get back on this because it's been a passion that I've wanted to get back into for a year. I don't know if anybody's gonna watch this, but I wanna do it for myself. I was telling a friend today that when I was telling her I was worried about how I would come across on video, I just told her I wanted this to be like a diary for myself. Even if I have 10 people watching me, it's a diary for myself to see my growth, to see my reading journey, and to pull me out of a little bit of a bad headspace that I've been in for the past 6 months. And I really want to just give myself something happy to look forward to, and Booktube makes me happy. I watch so many of my friends. Literally, that's what I do while I sew. I'm either listening to an audiobook or watching Booktube. They bring me so much joy, so I was hoping maybe I can bring a little bit of joy if anybody wants to watch me. So I think that's all I have for right now. It sounds weird to say leave a comment below, but if you're watching this and you have any questions about anything that I should answer in my next video, I like these talking, sit down and chatting kind of videos. Obviously I'll be talking about books a lot, but I hope you can stick around and subscribe, and there will be more content from me, I'm hoping. So let me know if you have any questions for me, or where you found me, where you came from, if you came from a fellow booktuber that I'm friends with, or if you came from my Instagram, or you just randomly found me. Please let me know. I think in the next video I might do either, let me know if I should do my fall TBR first or a Booktube newbie tag. Let me know, because that's like super popular to kind of get to know me a little bit more in my reading taste, but also I have a big fall TBR that I want to read a lot of books. So let me know which video you want to see first. And I hope you have a fabulous week, and I'll see you hopefully in my next one. Bye.